Testing. Perfect. So I'm gonna be preparing for dev chat. John will be late, unfortunately. Hang on, let me play the music. I have to wait for John. In the meantime, right, I'll just make sure that everything is working properly. Alright, this is my build for the day. Not a lot has been done. Oh, that's pretty loud. Sorry about that. That's the IAP page. Okay, let me just join the voice chat.
Work on it for the 15 minutes before the...
Yo!
Oh, hello!
Hello, how's it going?
By the way.
Hello.
Hello. You are on the stream.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am basically just setting up the Unity and stuff. I did quite a lot this week, so there's quite a bit to go through.
Awesome. So you'll be talking about like your demo page and stuff?
No, I'll just be going through what I changed during the thing, but I'll also be going through the demo page very briefly, I guess.
Awesome.
But I changed quite a bit, so I'm gonna just go through everything really fast. As fast as possible. Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably write down, because I have a list of stuff that I did. I should probably also write down that I added a 3D model to start page. There we go.
Ah, awesome. Yeah, Amanda showed me that. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I thought it's quite interesting that it was all like sculpted in VR. What's the software for that?
Medium, Oculus Medium. But for this one, I actually didn't sculpt it in VR. I sculpted it in literally 3 minutes in like Sculpt GL, which is like a web sculpting program.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a skull, so it's pretty easy to sculpt, I think.
Let me see. Oh, John will be joining in a bit. I see.
Alright. That sounds good.
Yeah, I have been for like a significant chunk of this past week, I've been playing Oni. Like, how familiar are you with Oni?
I am somewhat familiar. I've heard of it, but then I've seen gameplay as well. But I've never played it myself.
Yeah, I realized upon playing it that there isn't any other games like it. I feel like the combat is very. You know how in a lot of like action-centric games, right? A lot of the focus is on like speed and building up combos and whatnot.
Yeah.
But Oni is not like that at all. Oni feels like your actions has to be a lot more deliberate. You know, like if someone is charging at you, right, you can perform a sidestep and then kick them and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm assuming you never played God Hand before.
Oh, I've not played God Hand.
Yeah, God Hand is like very different from other games in the same way. And the difference between Oni and God Hand is that you can actually build your own roster in God Hand. You can build your own moves. You can build your own style, basically.
Wait, let me see if I get this right. God Hand is made by Clover, right?
Yeah, it's made by Clover and directed by Shinji Mikami.
Shinji Mikami, wow, awesome.
Yeah. So it's actually my favorite game of all time. It's my favorite game.
Seriously? Oh man.
Yeah, but it's hard as hell. It's very hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Was it me or did like when it came out, right? There are certain websites that like didn't get the game or something.
Oh yeah, IGN rated it a 3 out of 10 because they couldn't finish the first level, I think. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Then later on, like many years later, they released another video saying, actually it's a good game. Like they actually had a video follow-up, so, you know.
I see. Well, I guess it's good that they cleared that up. maybe a bit too late.
I think God Hand is like one of the best games ever, but it's a bit offensive in certain ways.
Right.
Yeah, it's very over the top, and it was made in like early 2000s, so lots of like offensive things in there. But it's so over the top that I don't think it's a bad thing. I think like literally it's like so stupid that you
Right.
can't help but like think, oh, this game is just stupid.
Right. It can only be seen as a joke or satire, right? Whatever
Yeah,
offensive thing it seems
basically.
to be doing. I see.
Yeah, but like I think the combat is one of the best ever. Like if you see high level players playing it, right? It's like quite crazy. Actually, let me actually stream my screen. Let me show you
Okay.
a video. Actually, let me stream Firefox so I can do that. Oh, somebody's asking me like what do the numbers mean in the back when playing Skull Chains because he signed up for a playtest. Quaint, the numbers basically you have to get to 666, so you have to get 18 waves basically. Yeah. Let me share my screen, huh?
Yep.
Give me a second. Let me pop out the voice channel. Share my screen. Okay, Mozilla Firefox, go live. Okay, so basically there's this God Hand boss. I think there was this boss. Which boss was it? It was the Devil Hand boss. Yeah, it's one of my favorite boss fights in any game ever, including like Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance boss. So let's see like
Bring it on. It's useless.
the voice acting is not very good.
It's fine.
In a very good way, I think.
Yeah, like the cheesy
So
is part of the charm, right?
Yeah, so basically you can dodge. Your right analog stick is only for dodging.
Ah.
It's only for dodging. So he's using up all his moves so that he can play this on hard, basically. So if you press back on the right analog stick, right,
Yeah.
you will basically what the hell is he? Why is he using that? I thought he wanted to make it hard. But basically if you use the right analog stick and hit back, you will basically dodge up like a boxer dodge. If you do left and right, you will sidestep, and if you press back, if you press front, then you'll do a boxer dodge. If you press back, you'll do a backflip. Yeah, that's correct. So it's every single direction is a different kind of dodge.
Wow.
See, and you have to dodge it for different kinds of attacks differently. And you notice he's doing certain moves where he's like actually like leaning his body back, right?
Yeah.
Those kind of moves allow you to dodge and attack at the same time.
That move earlier felt like Drunken Feast, yeah.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of like references in this game. It's fantastic. Thanks for the compliment, Quinn. Have a nice time, Tiger Shark. But yeah, like this is a very good game. It's fantastic. Like basically like if you look at like God Hand high level plays, right? Like maybe just God Hand gameplay, right? You can see like all bosses no damage, and then you can see the bosses, right? Like if you see like for example Elvis, right?
Yeah.
Even the early levels this is Elvis. He doesn't look anything like Elvis, I know. But like even the early bosses, right, are very, very fun to fight against. It's just ridiculous,
This is still only on PlayStation 2, right?
Yes, but then it's one of the easiest games to emulate. It's actually like one of the best games for the PS2 emulator to actually emulate.
I see.
Because it's like, for some reason the compatibility is very high for this game. Not sure why exactly, but usually they use this game to show off the emulator.
Right,
I think in the
right.
past.
Wait,
You can also play on PS3.
right. Who owned this game? Capcom?
It's Clover Studios and Shinji Mikami. I think the guys who published it, I don't think it's Capcom. I'm not sure.
Right.
But Clover Studios went on to become Platinum Games. So they ended up making Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance and Bayonetta and everything, which is quite obvious from like looking at the gameplay here.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
But yeah, if like he does the overhand punches, right, you have to press up to dodge like a boxer. Then if he does like a full swing downwards, then you have to press backwards. And it's very cool.
That looks
See that?
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
And there's like a lot of iframe stuff.
Yeah. I didn't actually know that they. I mean, I knew that Clover like shut down, but I didn't know that they spawned Platinum. That's interesting.
Ah, yeah. They all the employees went to Platinum,
Interesting.
if I remember right. Yeah, like this game I've actually completed it on stream. Not on, I think on Discord. And like the final boss, right, I wanted to try and make sure I didn't use my God Hand against him. And after like 4 hours I gave up. I couldn't even get past like half his health bar. Yeah, because there's a special achievement if you don't play the if you don't use your God Hand for the entirety of the game, right?
Yeah.
There's a special achievement for that.
Ah.
Yeah. And there's a gambling mini game also, and there's an entire casino inside that you can go in between stages, and it's fantastic. There's a lot of gameplay. It's definitely like, and then at the end, right, when you finish everything, right, you get this ending, which is the best. It's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler, right?
Okay.
It's just the end credits. It's how they do the credits.
Oh man. Black and white. This is.
Uh, They had a whole song made. It's so stupid.
Oh my goodness. Why is this supposed to be a reference to? It feels like it's referencing something.
I don't actually know. The end credits is just stupid. But I remember like memorizing all the lyrics as a kid.
My goodness. Dragon kick your ass into the Milky Way.
That's right. Oh, Quaint, yeah, it is a challenge. Skull Chains is quite a challenging game, but like the thing is you can restart quite easily, so it's quite good in that regard.
Oh
So it
my-
doesn't get frustrating, I guess. But look at that, that's all the enemies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, it's so cool. Oh yeah, there's a boss by the way. It's a guy with like symbols for tits. Like this guy. Like where? Oh, you know, these are the Power Rangers, the midget Power Rangers. Those are the midget Power Rangers, and you can't use any of your punches against them.
Really? Oh, cause you can't hit them.
Oh, if you get 6 waves, Quint, you get an upgrade, but you don't get a checkpoint. It's so stupid.
It's awesome.
The midget Power Rangers is like one of the most frustrating fights because you can't use any of your punches.
Right, right. Goodness.
Oh my god. This is how they end the game. Fantastic. I love it.
Yeah. You know
Hola,
the.
amigos.
Whoa,
Buenos
whoa.
Hola.
Yo, yo. You know the black and white
Hello.
portion,
Hola.
right? Reminded me of
Yeah.
this Wii game.
Mad World.
Mad World, yes. Is it by the same people?
Mad World is by Platinum Games, right? I think.
Ah, that explains a lot.
I think. Was it? Wait.
I'm not super sure. I cannot remember who made them.
It was by Sega, but like I don't. Platinum Games. Yeah, it was by Platinum Games.
Awesome.
Published by Sega.
Kinda can feel that they are made by the same people, yeah.
Oh, the music in Mad World is very, very good. It's
Mm-hmm.
fantastic.
Sup, John? Where were you?
Hello, John.
I was out. I was attending a miniature painting workshop.
Oh.
Painting
I
workshop.
painted miniature painting. So,
Miniature-
like like Warhammer and D&D miniatures.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't know you're interested in those stuff.
Well, my girlfriend is interested in D&D now. So
Oh, nice.
I see. Of course.
coming along for the ride.
Say what?
I'm coming along for the ride.
Coming along.
She's into D&D, and so she's interested in painting miniatures.
Right.
So yeah,
And therefore you're interested in it as well, of course. Of course. Awesome.
of course,
Of course. Oh, okay.
of course.
Are you ready, John? Are you settled in?
Yes,
Alright, man.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Guess we can start.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll stream my screen. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, to people in the chat, I won't be able to reply verbally to the chat during the dev chat, but I'll just reply in text when I can. Okay, let me share my screen. I'll give you a sec. Here we go.
Awesome.
Okay, tell me if you
Whoa.
can see it.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so oh yeah, look at that. That's a 3D model I made. for
Nice.
like the start screen, which we now have.
Oh, nice. It's 3D.
It's
It,
3D.
it has a very PlayStation 1 vibe.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go for that.
Mm.
Then you got the options menu, which we also now have, and we got gamepad support, controller
Nice.
support, and everything. And then like VSync, which I don't even know works or not. Go back, and you got like screen shakes up, like change and all that stuff. You got level select and
Oh, that's
different
good.
art for everything. Like, look at that. All of them are locked
Oh,
except
wow.
for Ralph.
I see why you said you've done like a month's worth of work.
Yeah, but that was done. All those were done in like 1 hour. I haven't gotten into the details yet.
Oh goodness.
So there's also a console now. Wait, let me-
Okay. okay.
and you got different upgrades that you can have. These are all the upgrades. Look at that. So we're just gonna showcase some of them. Let's showcase maybe long. Look at that. And this one is like
Oh.
not that useful, right? It's kind of a detriment even, right? But if you pair it with Spike, look at that.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Look at that. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. If you can stand like if you can basically get these two right, you're basically set. You're good to go.
Yeah.
And then there's like charge or so, which is one of my favorites. It basically makes it so that every time you hit, you just do an explosive attack.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So every single time you hit, you just make an explosion.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So it's like really at that time I didn't make an explosion because I hit with my chin. You hit with your chin, you don't make an explosion. But
Right.
You hit your
You have to hit the skull.
Yeah. Then you also got this console which can do all this stuff, and then you can change your wave, jump to a different wave. You can even upgrade a random amount of upgrades. There you go. And you also got auto aim, which is one of my favorites now. So actually, let's just restart, and let's go to upgrade auto aim. This is one of my favorite upgrades. Check this out.
Wait, what? Can you explain? How does that work?
It basically like deviates the motion slightly so that it will try to aim towards an enemy slightly,
Ah.
and that way it will still bounce around like fine. It won't like do
Oh, nice.
very weird things, but like it looks like it's auto aiming basically. Like if it's like completely out of the path, it won't go towards it, but if it's like slightly within the path, it will try to go towards it.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is very, very useful, obviously. Like, really obviously, very useful. But you know what's good for that? You can have bigger skull as well, and like, now you have like this just wrecking ball of destruction.
Indeed.
And this is very cool. Like, I find this very, very useful. And of course, if you just pair it with Buddy, there's a pretty good combo right there.
Yeah.
And you can also even hit it, so if you... And the other thing is that, for example, right, if you upgrade and you have a spike, right, you actually are still able to hit it even if you don't have the thing with you. So if you have auto aim and you have spike, you can pair it up so that you can have the skull kill things, and then you can defend
You can
yourself while
still,
it's still...
you can still kill people with the rest of the.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
but the spikes do make it so that you swing slower when you're like, you know, you don't have the skull. So it makes it a bit harder,
I
but
see.
it's possible, yeah. Yeah, so that's the upgrades that I did. I think, is that... I mean, the rest I think you guys have seen before. So there's that. I tweaked up all of the difficulty for the waves as well. So
Are they more
there's
difficult
this.
or less?
The difficulty is slightly more difficult in some areas, slightly easier in some areas.
Ah.
So actually, let's just jump to wave 18, and then we get an error because I didn't import the animations, but that's okay. Let's remove the animations.
Right.
There you go. So let's just jump to wave 18, and let me just upgrade random 5. Yeah, let's just give myself 5 random upgrades, and let's try to survive. Oh wait, no, I need a shield as well. I really want to actually survive. Okay, wait, let me just unmute my audio. Oh, that's loud. Okay, let's just mute the audio. Just take it on faith that like the ending has like voiceover.
Okay.
You can't hear the voiceover anyway if I'm streaming the screen, so yeah, let me just try to I almost got killed there. God damn
Go.
it. Hey, there you go. You win! And it says like, you can't hear it, but it says, you win! For now, thanks for playing our demo, etc.
Is it
And
your
Skull
voice?
Chains. No, that's like somebody in my chat.
Ah.
And then when Skull Chains appears, it says "Mwah ha 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 ha," which is like Amanda's voice, and then she filtered it. Yeah. So there's that. Yes.
Awesome.
Immortalized.
Immortalized.
Nice.
So yeah, there's like that, and then of course there's all these settings. So let me actually show that it actually works. Let's do like that. Let's do. So if I up the chromatic aberration and the screen shake, it's gonna make everybody vomit.
Let me see.
But that's a bit too much. It's a bit too much.
That's-
I think that's too much. So let's not do that. Let's down
So there can never be enough.
screen shake. Yeah, but then the thing is, like, I also made it so it's segmented. See? Yeah?
Ah, right.
So like yeah, then you got music volume and SFX volume, and you got controller input as well. It doesn't work for the menus, but like you can just like set this and after you can play it with it in the game, and you can even throw your stuff in the game. Also now there's a big change, which is you don't have to press down mouse button in order to swing the skull anymore. You can just swing it without hitting the mouse button, and then if you hit the mouse button, you throw it.
Oh, okay.
And that makes it a lot easier to swing it without hurting your wrist. I found that like my wrist was actually a lot looser if I did it that way. So that's a lot better.
You've added the cursor as well. That's great, man.
Yeah, I've also added the cursor, and as you can see, it's got like this nice texture to it as well. And if you go out of it, there's no more of that texture because I swapped the different cursors depending on whether you're in the UI or you're not.
Right.
And then what else? I also did all the upgrade art for all of the different upgrades. I also wait. Let me just go back to my this thing. Wait, I got this new Markdown program called in Obsidian, and it's pretty cool. You can actually like create things in a graph like this, and then like so I did Steam Pipe automation. Basically, you can just make a build, and then I can hit this and type Skull Chain Steam upload, and I hit that, and I enter in my password, and it basically will upload the entire thing to Steam as a build. And then I can just enable that build, and then I'm done. So it saves a lot of time. Pausing is done, VSync defaults is done. Adjusting camera based on velocity is done, and that's huge actually. So previously I found that the problem with why you're losing a cursor, I don't think it's because of the actual cursor itself.
Right.
I think it's because of how I handled the camera. So now it actually takes into account the player's velocity. So if you're moving very fast, you'll try to keep the player in the center of the screen.
Ah, right.
But it will still be smooth about it. See? So it will still be smooth about it, but it will still try to keep it in the center of the screen. We got the options menu. I added Skull Chains to my Twitch page so that people can click from there. We got a world selection screen that you've already seen. Amanda is saying that she sent you the "you win" and "wahaha" audio.
Yeah, I will have to check it out in a bit.
So we also got a win screen. You finished the demo, you saw that already. Virtual cursor, you saw that already. The camera on the boss is now zoomed out. So if you're actually on the boss itself, like wave 18, it actually zooms out the camera, as you can see. And you can see more of the arena, basically. Makes it a lot easier to actually kill him. What else? There's also... Oh yeah, if you die, you actually can restart faster as well. So this was a complaint that some playtesters had. Oh yeah, you also mouse lock to the cursor. Mouse lock the cursor to the window. So it doesn't work in the editor, but in the actual thing, now if you have multiple screens, it won't like go out of the screen window.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. There's also let's see, fix my screen shake. We also modified all of the sound effects, which you can't hear, but like there's almost like a gunshot sound effect when you actually like hit enemies with the explosive thing, and we redid all the hit effects thanks to like Amanda and a bunch of other people in the chat as well.
So how do you go about making assets in your case?
That's in the
Like
sound effects.
your sound effect have to sound like organic, right?
Yeah, like basically we just like layered a bunch of sounds from like Freesound together.
Right,
Basically, like I think we had a mid slap effect, and then we also had what was that? Like I think we had a gunshot effect at some point, but we modified it. I can't remember exactly what we did, but we modified a lot of the sounds to be much better. That took a long time to do actually. The controller support is full controller support, so even if I show it off right now, I don't think you guys will be able to tell whether I'm cheating or not. But if you see this, my mouse is not able to control it, right? Wait, where's my controller? I just take it on faith that it works. It's fine.
It's okay.
But the problem,
yeah.
the only problem is that you have to actually like change it if you wanna actually use
right.
the mouse. Yeah, but it's on here by default. Yeah, you're gonna say something?
Oh, I was gonna say, is this built in the current beta test?
Yes, it should be updated for you guys already.
Oh, in that case, we can try it ourselves later with the gamepad and see how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially for John, right? Since John had trouble.
Oh yeah, but I think like, the gamepad is not that comfortable, but I'm not sure whether it might be different for other people. I don't know. I just have to see how.
I think with the auto spinning, like spinning without having to mouse down, click on the mouse button. I think that is a lot helpful for me.
The auto okay, so I tried to do that, but I took away a lot from the game. So
I meant just not having to click the mouse down because it was.
Okay,
Right.
That one helped me a lot as well, because I did realize that I wasn't getting wrist pins, but like I found that I was getting very tense when playing through like the more extreme segments, and I found that this actually helped my gameplay a lot. I survived a lot longer than usual. So there's that. We did the rest of the circle art palettes, of course. You've seen those already, but let me just go through them. So we did Sloth. We already did these. We did Greed. It's like some gold here.
Yeah.
Quain says that the buddy's a bit too overpowered. Yeah, it's true. I probably need to like adjust that a bit. So we got Envy, basically just a lot of grabbing. And we got Pride, which is very like ornate and very yeah.
Almost like a crown, right, or something.
Yeah, almost like a crown. Let's see what else. I finished the rest of the tarot card upgrade art. Tarot card upgrade art. Yeah, correct. So I finished the rest of that. Oh yeah, in-game console. I already showed you guys that. I fine-tuned all of the difficulty, so all of the waves are now modified so that it's a lot more of a nice difficulty curve. I did a 3D model as a start page. I modified my Steam page as well. So let me just show you guys that. So I modified my Steam page very slightly. I added like this nice little thing, and I'm planning to make it a lot more pretty, but for now they'll have to do.
I read somewhere that it's worth including GIF in your description. Will you be doing that?
I will be doing that. I think it's on my. Is it still on my to-do? Oh yeah, I need to. Okay, wait. Add GIFs to Steam page. Oh wait, no, it's already here. It's here. So I need to just do this.
Alright.
There you go.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, John, this app is quite good because there's some Vim support as well.
I noticed.
So I like that. It's good in that sense, but also you get to use it like VimWiki, so you can basically go to, like, for example, To-Do or Scroll Chains, and you can like click this and you can go back and forth. It's kind of like a wiki, so I thought you might be interested.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a question about your console. It feels very fully featured. How do you go about doing it?
I cheated. I just like took it off GitHub.
What is it called?
Let me try to find it. I think it's called Unity. Yeah, it's this one. I think Unity in-game debug console. I just took this one.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's like free and like basically it's open source as well. Very good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I just basically use that, and then like you can basically, and it's basically on the Unity Asset Store as well, which means that it's a standard Unity Asset Store end user license agreement.
Is it still, like,
which means I can still use it.
Oh, and it's what, actively updated?
Yeah, it's like last month.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool,
It's
man.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So like adding like functions, static functions, and all that to this is very very easy,
Nice.
and you get auto completion as well, like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It's awesome.
But of course, if I do this here, it will give me an error, I think. So I might not allow them to have it in. Oh wait, no, I checked for it. It doesn't give you an error. Does it? It give you an error if I did upgrade this? Maybe it doesn't. Okay. If it does, it will show the errors if it does happen. So
Do you have any intention of like shipping the final product with the debug console, or is it like
I plan to allow them to at least modify the map like this. But in terms of debug console, maybe not. I'm not sure.
right?
But yeah, like I'm planning for probably for the demo, maybe keeping this level editor, but then might mess some stuff up, so I'm not sure. I need to get the demo build preliminarily ready by today, which means basically showing the demo version image, adding the preliminary controls. So I'm just gonna say that like all this is kind of under the same arm, right? So it's gonna be like get demo preliminarily ready. So there's gonna be these two, but also get rid of shortcuts like R, M, tilde.
Oh right, yeah.
Like, yeah, some basically this kind of stuff. I have to get rid of all that. But yeah, that's basically what I did this week. There was quite a bit of stuff.
That's a very long list.
Yeah, ended up
Amazing.
doing quite a bit more than I expected.
It's looking like pretty fully fledged. How many of these
Yeah.
levels are like implemented? How many of the worlds are implemented at the moment?
Only one right now.
Only
but the
one,
thing is,
okay. Right.
making this world, right? Like making all the levels for this world took 1 day. So that's not to say that like I'll just take a week for the rest of the levels. Because I need to add in the enemies as well, like different enemies, and I have to have a boss for every single circle. But 1 month is pretty much all I need to finish up everything else to have the game be complete. But to be safe, I'm actually extending delaying the release of the game to the end of November.
Right. I thought you mentioned February. Which
I
which
thought
is-
February might be better, but like actually, I thought about it and I was like, I just want to get this game out there,
Okay.
and I just need 1 more month. I don't need a lot more than that.
Right.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
don't need a lot more.
have you? So like I think like my own perspective on this matter is very limited. But have you spoken to any other developers who've like released more than one game? Like what's their thoughts on releasing during that? period?
During that period,
Yeah.
I think I talked to some people and they were like, "There's no good time to release the game. There's only like
Right.
worst times." And December is a very bad time to release the game. But November is fine-ish.
Okay.
I'm doing it within November, so I'm hoping that'll be okay. I'm hoping it doesn't spill over to December. If it does spill over to December, I'll just maybe have it in February instead. That's the thing. Like January is also kind of a bad time.
Right.
So
Right.
hard to say. But I would say like it's mostly fully featured. Like I just need to add a lot of content.
Understood.
You're gonna say?
No. I think it's looking great. I think it's looking great.
Yeah. Looking
Yeah.
amazing.
Hey. Yeah, like the basically I wanted to make sure that for the demo you get a nice vertical slice of the gameplay. So I wanted to make sure that everything is in basically. At least from the standpoint of like, oh, this is what you're gonna get for like one of the worlds.
Yeah.
So the gameplay itself probably take around, like I said, around 2 hours. Maybe like if you're really really good, then 1.5 to finish the worlds individually. But to finish them all in sequence, I think will take a lot longer.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how I'm gonna do upgrades in that case actually.
I feel like there will be many players that will probably spend way more than 2 hours on this game. Like you'll be surprised. Like Sea of Scramblers looks like a game that you can finish in 2 hours, but I've seen people spend like what 50 hours on it. I don't know how they do it. Yeah, I think you definitely
Yeah.
have that kind of player, especially since this is a very skill-based game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can pull off like some pretty neat moves.
Yeah.
I think anyway. Like I also tend to have an endless mode of some kind. Oh, that's cool. But like I plan to have like some kind of endless mode.
With high score.
Yeah, with high score basically.
Perfect, man. That's great.
So I might not have the thing where like you go through all of the worlds in one row, because the reason why I might not do that and I might just replace it with endless is because the upgrades, I'm not sure how I'm gonna like how many upgrades can I actually give. I shouldn't give all of them because they'll be too overpowered. It's very hard to kind of like balance that. Or maybe I can make it so that like all of the upgrades, right, are only doled out like one at the end of each circle. So it's basically a very hard mode.
Right.
I'm not sure at this point, but have to see how.
Yeah.
If I do end up doing the one upgrade every single 6, like I need 3 times 7, which is 21 upgrades. Which is
quite a bit, right?
That's quite a bit, and also by the time you have those, it's gonna be so messy that like you can't see anything.
Right, and that's
Right.
also the whole matter of balancing all of them, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. So I don't want to be. I want all of them to be overpowered in their own way. You know what I'm saying?
True. Right.
So I don't want. So what I might end up doing is I might actually end up giving, 1 life. Like I might end up giving like more lives for like the campaign mode, if that makes sense. Like maybe after every circle you get 1 extra life, but also you get 1 extra life and you get 1 upgrade.
Right. Wait, sorry. How does life factor into campaign again?
Like basically instead of like having 1 life for the entire campaign, you basically have like you get 1 extra life every time you beat a circle of sin.
So dying means restarting all circles.
No, that's for like basically there's 2 modes, right?
Right. That's arcade. Restarting everything is
Yeah,
arcade.
the arcade. Yeah. I should have said for arcade mode. So for arcade mode is basically like every time you beat a circle of sin boss, you get 1 extra life. I think that would be good.
I see.
Yeah.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, but I think the difficulty curve is a lot better now as well. And seems to be like most people who are playing the playtest, which I've had a few people give me feedback and stuff. Seems like everybody seems to enjoy it.
That's good, man.
that's
You were
good.
featured on Alpha Beta Gamer, right?
Beta Gamer, yeah.
Did that bring in a lot of playtesters? I think that should, right, bring in quite a
That I think it brought in like 70 playtesters.
Wow.
Yeah. Amanda is asking Mac build when. So about a Mac build, right? I'm wondering whether I should do it for the demo because I don't have adequate time to test it. Actually, exporting it should be fine, but I won't be able to actually like provide support for it at all. So I'm not sure. Like it will be easy to upload the Mac build, but I'm not sure whether I should. If that makes
yeah,
sense.
like if you can't support it, then maybe should leave it to.
Yeah, I'll leave it to
Yeah.
the actual release. I'm
Yeah.
not sure whether it is more prudent to do, which one is more prudent to do, basically. But yeah, like it's feeling a lot better, I think, and I'm starting to get a lot more ideas for different types of upgrades and stuff. So it's becoming a lot more varied, I think. Like your playstyle changes significantly based on like what upgrades you get and stuff like that.
Yeah, like those spiky chain that definitely looks like could be very fun, or like very
Yeah.
like lengthy chain and whatnot. So long chain pairs well
Yes.
with spikes, right? Is there any
Yes.
other things that it can be paired with?
Long chain and you mean long chain with something else, is it?
Yeah.
Long chain pairs well with spikes. It also pairs well with the big skull, because then you can
True.
Makes sense, right?
Makes sense.
The rest not so much. I mean, Buddy is obvious and all that. Oh, Quinn said he finished the demo and it was great. Hey, thanks. But yeah, like I probably have to do a few things before the demo is ready. So I actually, for the rest of the week, right, I need to get it so that it's demo ready. But I need to actually give a preliminary demo by today, for reasons that I'm not sure I can actually say, because it deals with like Steam deadlines and stuff.
Got it.
I don't need it necessarily by today, but like it would be nice to have by today. So I'll basically try to add I'll just on the main menu I'll just say the controls like in the bottom left or something. I'll get rid of the shortcuts. I'll show like, oh, it's a demo or whatever. I'll put the logo in the top also.
Yeah.
Then that's it. Show logo at top of menu.
I keep trying to think like which PS1 game have I seen that has this style, but I cannot like pinpoint.
I can tell you where I copied this from. I copied it from Devil Daggers.
Hey.
Oh,
Devil Daggers does the same thing.
oh, I see the reason. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But
Yeah, and
it
it's a
really
nice
has a
throwback,
PlayStation 1 vibe, you know? It really does have a PlayStation 1 vibe.
Especially since like the model it's not low poly by any means, but it looks low poly because of the dithering. Yeah. So yeah, these are the things I'm gonna do by today, right after this.
Awesome.
After we're done with this, we're gonna do this. For the rest of the week, I'm gonna do this stuff. So a mini tutorial, menu sounds, improve the boss, because the boss is kind of boring right now. It's good enough, but then with some builds you can just cheese it.
Right.
It's fine, I guess, but it's not the best. Boss sounds, I need to add those in. I have to add. So Valve is working on different music for different sections, so I gotta do that. I gotta replace the skull sprite. So the skull sprite, right? I don't even notice, but I've been using the same one since the start, and I made it in literally like, how long did it take? I made it in like 10 seconds.
Okay.
Like, I think I literally was like, I'm not gonna use this, but it's okay for now.
Yeah.
And that's what I always say. And I
right.
just used it for the rest of the entire time. Look how pixelated it is. Wait, let me pause this. Look how pixelated that thing is. Look at it. What the heck is this? I need to replace it. So I need to replace that. And I need to update the Steam page of GIFs. So there's a lot of stuff that I have to do for the next week. But I don't think it's anything in comparison to what I did this week, so I think it should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Quaint asks, is there an easy way to learn coding? I probably can't answer that right now because we're still doing the dev chat, but I'll get to it after the dev chat. But yeah, that's basically what I got for this week.
Nice. Very nice.
I think that's it. Let me just go through it real quick. Make sure that I haven't missed anything. I don't think I missed anything. Wait, why is lock mouse on the as an option? What the heck? Wait, yeah, why is lock mouse? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, I guess maybe it could be an option. I'll just leave it there. Because I still need to do these things. For
Right.
the options. Actually, I might put that in the to-do. Yeah, let me just put that in the to-do. So this is the stuff that I'm gonna be doing the next week, basically. Options and MedWorld. Why do I have MedWorld in? Oh, because we were talking about that. Okay, there you go. Yep,
Nice.
that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Danzos.
Done.
Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing. The demo will be, so I already announced on my Twitter, but I'll just show it here as well. I will be in the Steam Next Fest. So
Awesome.
so I will there'll basically be a public demo, and then people can play it and stuff. I mean, if you were watching the dev chat till now, you probably know, but I thought I should say that officially.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be from October 1st to 7th, and hopefully I'll get something properly ready by then, which should be doable since
Yeah, I still have like
It's-
2 weeks, right?
it's closer than it's quite close actually, but should be doable. Even now I got like something that I can show.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, one more. I had a question for you guys.
Uh-huh.
Do you think because Quinn just said, right, it's a good idea to do an endless mode in a co-op thing, but the endless mode, right, should I just have a preliminary endless mode for the demo if I can make it in time?
I think a demo should just communicate what the game is about, right? So, like, I'm not
Yeah.
sure if you should
Yeah, that might be
like
too
rush.
much, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you need to rush a feature in.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. Yeah, alright, then.
But it's just my opinion, so you can
Mm,
deliberate on it a little more. Yeah.
yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop streaming this screen. Let me stop streaming.
Awesome,
Looking great,
awesome.
looking great. All right, it's John's turn.
Let's go.
Let's
Check my
go.
tweet. So I just came back from a
stream.
miniature painting workshop. So that's my miniature over there.
Looking great.
Here's a close up from a different angle. Not perfect. The face was supposed to be like yellowish, and then now it's looking like a more undead kind of face. But
Well, what are these miniatures?
what are you miniatures? The kinds that you use in D&D.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it's pretty small. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway,
Nice.
Nice.
I'm not a great artist or painter or anything, so for a first time, I think that was pretty okay.
Well, thanks for
Uh,
offering us a glimpse into, you know,
Into the life of John.
into something resembling having a life outside of.
Game Wait, I do art also.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just talking for myself.
Oh.
Chinny's like the kind of guy who gets stuck at home all day long.
Oh man.
What am I doing? All right. So yeah. So this week, what I did, didn't really have any ideas to implement for in terms of gameplay mechanics. So I did a little animation thingy
Oh damn.
like that.
Whoa.
wait, show me again. Can you refresh?
Oh.
Fancy.
Oh.
Fancy.
Nice.
Yeah, fancy.
Very classy.
And then after
Very
that,
fancy.
implemented the gravity ball thing. Which
Oh,
I
that's
think
cool.
looks- yeah, it looks kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's bouncing correctly or not. Or
I just think it's not bouncing high enough.
okay.
Right, yeah. That is true.
Oh, that's cool. What the heck?
And then an outro animation.
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah.
Then does it transition to the next?
I don't have a next level yet.
Well, but it's supposed to go to the next procedurally generated level or something, right?
Yes.
Oh,
And
that's
then
so
it's gonna
cool.
end up with the same animation. So I don't know. Maybe I should vary the animation a little.
Maybe you can just quicken it up, and that's good enough.
Mm.
Right. So yeah, that's that. That's bouncing ball. Animations
Oh, that's so cool.
and
The bouncing ball,
and
could it be
renaming.
like is it like say like a gameplay mutation? So like every time you load the level, you have like a random mutation? Is that your intention, or is it something else altogether?
I don't know if I would call it a mutation. Like, what do you mean by mutation?
Like I mean, just something special about this level, like, and maybe
Right.
in the next level it would be everything in slow mo, that kind of thing. Like
Oh, yeah, they
like
can
yeah,
mix and
yeah.
match them. Yeah.
Hmm.
And, like combine them
So-
together and stuff.
Yeah, so this would be like the original intent would be wait,
It's not supposed to have gravity, right?
yeah, it's not. Wait,
Hey.
It's not properly refreshing.
hang on. Oh my goodness.
Huh?
Come on. Come on, Shift R. Okay.
There
we go,
stuff
yeah.
like that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And different kinds of patterns coming out, and then you gotta figure out like how would you do it without causing too much damage. Oh my goodness.
Oh. I almost died.
Yeah. And so yeah, I renamed the game to Bad Sector. I don't know.
Oh,
if
that's a
like
good name.
I like the name, yes.
I like the name. But much better name than Skull Chains.
Yeah, Skull Chains is very is like to the point. Skull
Uh-huh.
and a chain. Skull chain.
Mm,
Xiao Qi
think-
is a fine title, I feel.
I think Jump Jaboa is still the best. It's like Jaboa and he jumps. Very good.
What is it with us and
Very descriptive. Yeah,
it's the game perfectly.
nice.
Yeah, so that's what I've done this week.
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next week. Do you have any? Okay, like Charlie mentioned that the ball isn't bouncing. Ah, dang it, it's not the ball. Isn't bouncing high enough. So yeah, yeah, I guess I could make it bounce higher. It originally started out bouncing a lot higher. Then I was like, this is very confusing. But I don't know if the reflection actually works. Looks like it's reflecting correctly.
Looks correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you can do
Maybe
what
just
Chow
make it
said,
higher,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Make it bounce higher,
Right.
so have more
Ah,
reaction
where-
time also.
Right. Oh dang it! Where was it?
Are you gonna do it now?
Ah. Yeah, on the
On the
spot
fly.
coding.
Yeah,
On
alright,
the
man.
fly.
What could go wrong?
Except I suddenly forgotten like where it all went.
Are you gonna have a
Anyway.
slow motion mode also?
It does slow down when you are like
Jump.
about to hit a bat.
Oh, okay.
That-
I didn't
like-
notice that.
Did you notice like the ball actually like slowed down
No.
Okay,
Actually,
never
didn't
mind.
notice it.
Wait, show me again.
Okay, let me change the let me change it to this one. You'll probably notice it more with this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the animation is getting very annoying. Alright, so if you see like it
Oh,
Ah, yeah, a little bit,
yeah,
a little bit,
closer.
Yeah,
a little bit.
a little bit.
I don't know if okay. Well,
I'm not sure if slowing down prior to a hit is better or if slowing down after you got hurt so you can readjust is better. I'm not
okay,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that will need to tweak a bit.
Yeah. Let me note that down. I'm just gonna put all my to-dos in my code.
Because
I
like,
think I recommend. I was one who recommended the slow down before the hit, right? And but that was primarily because like I was looking at it more like my game where like the hits were a bit more random. But now that I see that like your game is like a lot more a lot more deliberate in the sense that like you got like different positionings and like different patterns, you might want to give the player the ability to slow down with a bar, I guess. Maybe. Potentially. I'm not sure as well. But by definitely is more suitable for your game than the game that I made. It was like this.
right.
I'm not sure. Because if it's gonna be that deliberate, then yeah. Because I thought it was gonna be more random, you know.
Alright. Hang on. I think I know where it is now.
Amanda just say that someone in Charles' chat said to call John's game Sexy Saturday. What's that?
Oh
Sexy Saturday.
What?
Sexy Saturday.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, man, John. Sexy Saturday. Let's go.
Well,
Let's go.
I guess Bad Sector is now Sexy Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, so I made it bounce a little more.
That seems
I
better.
don't know if I got the
Oh.
collision's correct, but anyway.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you reflected it about the collision normal, right? So
Yes.
should be correct.
Should be okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks alright.
I don't know. It was like late night coding. And it's like I think it's done. It's done. Okay, push it out.
Is it like, oh, I have dev chat tomorrow. Let's get started now.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh no.
The dev chat is the only thing that's keeping me going.
It is good though.
That's
I
good.
guess.
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. Next week, I think there are still some bugs I need to fix, and like regarding collisions. And then I guess pedal effects, different pedal effects. Yeah, I should probably implement different pedal effects. I still don't know what kind of pedal effects there are, but I'll think about it. Maybe it will eat up a ball or something. Eat up something or
Yeah,
time
probably
down.
just need to like experiment with that.
Yeah. Agree.
yeah. That's that for me.
Yeah. Wait, what are you gonna do
Yeah.
this week though? I mean, I did like specifically like
Right.
because you said it might be any of these, right?
Okay. Different pedal effects. I'm gonna add like a pedal that absorbs the ball, so the spawner will probably have to spawn a new one after a certain time or something.
Okay.
Okay, I
That's
see.
a very weird idea, but I'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Or a pedal that slows time down. Does that change anything? Maybe.
I think it does.
Or a pedal that reverses your rotation direction, so you gotta change.
I think it's just being a bastard, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, that's what game developers are.
Yeah, I guess so.
all about making life difficult for the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Yes.
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 Yeah,
Yes.
okay, pedal effects. That's what I'm working on next week, next week.
Looking forward to it.
Mm.
Amanda, okay, this is like kind of off topic, but Amanda asked if you'll be playing any D&D campaign or whatever that is.
I have been playing sort of a D&D campaign with my girlfriend,
Oh.
whose name happens to also be Amanda. So Amanda
Yes.
and I have been playing D&D.
Yes.
She's like learning how to be a DM.
Oh,
Yeah, so she's like doing one shot campaigns and then practicing her DM skills on me.
nice.
Yeah. Awesome. That's great, man.
But yeah, if now you are other Amanda, so if other Amanda wants to join in,
Yeah, there'll be two Amandas in the D&D
that'll be
session.
pretty cool. It'll be pretty confusing, pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it turns out that you both have the same surname as well, so well, that's totally not confusing at all.
I wanted to start playing D&D actually.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Cool. Like one of these days we could organize something
When
we are not so busy.
Yeah.
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 R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
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 Rip in peace. Okay, Jimmy.
Damn you and your having a life, outside of this. Oh.
Hello.
Anyways,
How dare you have good fortune? How dare you?
how dare you? Anyways, is it my
She's pointing at the both of us, Chow.
Oh my god.
Alright.
How dare you too, Chow? How dare you go give talks as well, Chow?
Oh my god.
Should I? You're done, right, John?
Yes, I'm done.
Alright. I'll be done quick. Hang on, I'll be done quick.
Lickety spit.
Look at this, what?
Lickety split.
It's like it's a phrase that means I'll be done quick.
Oh.
Splittity lick.
No, that's not how it. No.
What?
No. Can't just change phrases like that.
What? Anyway.
Stream your stream now, Chiniken.
Yeah. Let me.
Stream your stream.
Yeah. Let me do just that. Give me a moment, eh? It'll be quick. Definitely very quick.
Lickety spit.
Lickety split.
Splittity lick.
Spickety lick. Anyways,
Anyway.
I have no idea what that's supposed to reference, but are you able to see my screen?
Something on my.
See.
Okay. Anyways, again, like most of the stuff are done, but yeah, I just remembered something last night when I was working. And John did say that since I'm planning to add updates, I should probably have something like this here. More coming soon. So I'll do just that. To let players know that more will be coming. Wait for an update. Don't uninstall my game. And then I've also done stuff like say this one.
Maybe it's easier to just put a message there. Don't uninstall this game.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
So stuff like this. This is a call to action, right? So after the first advertisement has displayed, I will show this to let them know that there's an option to get rid of ads. So call to action can be especially important. It's like, for example, on mobile, right? If you don't have a call to action for players to rate your game, chances are they will not rate your game. So that is another call to action that I'll have to add as well. Stuff like that. Yeah. The interesting thing is, I think for Steam, right, it's actually against regulation to ask them to review your game, right? Is it? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I have to
No idea.
look into the rules again, but I remember there are certain things for Steam games that you cannot do. Yeah, but for mobile, you can freely ask them to to rate your game. But of course, when it comes to rating a game, it's extremely important when we ask them to rate the game. So I probably should not ask them to rate my game after a particularly difficult level, or like after they keep losing. Yeah. So
Oh my god,
that's-
manipulative psychology.
that is where I'll get like all the 1-star ratings, I think. So yeah. So things like that. Anyways,
Did you test out the localized text on this screen?
yes, I did, but I removed my hotkey for switching languages. But I've tested it; it seems to work just fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Even
Uh,
Chinese now.
Even Chinese, yes, even Chinese. But I have to manually insert the
Line breaks?
the line breaks. Yeah, I have to manually insert those. I didn't do that. Calculating the string width and then manually inserting the line breaks.
I was telling Chinny the other day, that a quick hack would be to put spaces between every character, between all the Chinese characters.
Yeah. For like word wrapping, right?
Yeah.
That is a hack that actually works. Yeah.
Hey, but does the space not get displayed?
I mean,
It does get in space, but I mean, like seeing the other time that your text was so squished together, the Chinese characters were so squished together, maybe adding a space
Might actually make it better.
might help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there's like stuff like half width space or something like that you might.
Wait, there is? I didn't know.
I think there's like width space. There are different types of white space in Unicode.
Okay.
Who knows? They might work. But anyway.
Oh, interesting. Well, okay.
I see.
Yeah, let's not talk so much about monetization. Makes me feel a bit dirty. Let's move on to
Let's go.
let's go. So just one more thing, right? I have also added the dynamic music switching. It's not the best, but I think I will just stick with what is currently implemented. So you can see, right? You can hear the music. This is the calm version. So I'm just gonna keep playing. So basically, right, there's a state machine keeping track of like how many actions I'm performing in 30 seconds and determining
Right.
that is enough to transition to the next state.
So the faster you do these things, the more.
Yeah,
transition.
like in 30 seconds, if you have done like 10 actions, then there will be a transition. Oh, sorry about that.
A word from our sponsor.
There we go. For your back.
Skillshare.
As to test the ad display. But of course, on PC, we are never going to get an ad. Oh, there we go. It switched to a different music. Right,
nice.
so you can hear that the intensity is slightly different now. Right, and you can see
that's
that
nice.
the pulsing in the background as well, right? It's pulsing slowly.
Yeah.
Now, if I were to let it sit for like 10 seconds without doing anything, there we go.
Oh.
Cool.
There we go. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Hey, thank you. So that's more or less like what I have done. I mean, aside from that, right, the rest of the stuff is me just wrestling with the in-app purchase API, but I have yet to actually test them on device. So I will have to do that. I have like I have set up like certain test accounts, right? Now, if you want to test IAP, you have to set up test accounts and then register it on on the developer page. So I had a test account that I set up like 3 years ago. I completely forgot all my passwords, so I have to like go back and settle all those stuff. So that's done. I will have to test the IAP stuff later.
Right.
Yeah, and hopefully everything goes fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sounds good.
yeah, that's about it. So what should I do next, right? I would say there isn't a lot left. So what do I do actually? I need to work towards public beta. Public beta, because currently my beta all like it's a private link, right? And you have to give me your email addresses for me to like approve you as a beta tester, especially on Android.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to set up a public beta. That means I need to set up my store page as well. So that means I need to work on stuff like a trailer. I need to test the IAP stuff, and that's it. So the plan is 1 month of public beta. Then I can think about the picking a date for release. But I intend to release it this year on mobile, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But I cannot release it like too late in the year because we literally cannot submit anything during the Christmas season, right? Because like everyone is on holiday, they will not approve your game during that period.
Right.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, if the rule hasn't changed, yeah. So
So like, there's a time period where you can't submit it.
yes, there is a time period where you can't submit it, and if you were to publish your game too close to that time period, right? Imagine you have an urgent patch that you need to upload, and
Yeah.
you couldn't get approved, then that would really suck.
Right. So you
Yeah.
probably need some buffer time.
Yes. So I have to
see.
keep that in mind as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
it.
thanks for the raid, Atos.
You got raided. I see.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's it. Shall we call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so recap, right?
Yes.
So recap, what am I gonna do for this week? I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. Let me just drag in my Obsidian. I gotta get a demo preliminarily ready in 2 hours from now.
Nice.
2 hours.
I gotta have a mini tutorial, I gotta add many sounds, I have to improve the boss, I have to add boss sounds. I have to replace the different music for the different sections. I have to replace the skull sprite I'm using. I have to update the Steam page to add GIFs to the Steam page. And I have to add freeze frame amount, cursor resolution, and lock mouse to the options. Actually, the last one is nice to have, so I'm just gonna put it in nice to have.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's what I gotta do by this week.
Yes.
Nice.
How about you, John?
And my turn. I am going to work on different paddle effects. See what kind of special paddles I can add to change up the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, work towards public beta. Yeah, that's more or less it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Shall we call it?
Yes, let's call it
Yeah.
time for me to do all that stuff now.
Yeah. Have
But
fun.
what are we going to call it?
What? What?
You said
John.
you said shall we call it, but what are we going to call it?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks, Chow.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Bye. Thanks, everyone. Damn, John, what are you doing?
What?
Okay. Let's see. Let me make sure that I have audio on. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. So we will be continuing this next Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday. Same timing, GMT plus 3 p.m. Yeah. Amanda says we should raid, but like there are like no one.
Great job.
No, that's like it says here one viewer. You know, that's
Oh.
kind of almost hilarious. Let's not do that. I'm raiding Chow with one viewer. Let's do that when there are more people around. Yeah. Alright. Hey, thanks Amanda for hanging around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will be going. See you all. Bye.
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 I still don't know what we're calling it.
Oh, okay. Amanda says we should call it Sexy Sunday, apparently.
Okay, bye.
Bye.